So now I'm gonna get them all back on. That way the next pass I do. Okay, why do you call them duck's feet? Those things that happens. I had a major irrigation leak. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California, and this channel is mainly about farming, but sometimes it's not. So in my last video, I asked you guys if I should start a second channel for chickens and homesteady stuff. I will tell you, I was pleasantly surprised to see that so many of you just love my channel the way it is, everything together, and I appreciate that so much. But I have decided to start a second channel. I feel like I'm gonna be getting cheers and a little bit of aw. So I just want to tell you guys really quick why I made that decision. This channel, Beaver Vineyards, is not really gonna change, hopefully. It's still gonna be following me daily, what's going on. I'll still most likely start my morning with the chickens, saying good morning to everybody, and go to the farm to do my day. But I'm not gonna have lengthy segments on chickens. I've also been wanting to make some more videos about chickens where like the entire video would be about chickens. And I just don't think that that has a place here on the Beaver Vineyards channel. So if you guys want to continue to support me or you love chickens, please go check out my new channel, Tara's Homestead. I'll put a link in the description below. I would love for you guys to subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And that's where I'm just gonna pretty much have a little bit of creative freedom to talk about any chicken things I want, any homestead experiments I'm doing, and hopefully you won't notice a huge change in the Beaver Vineyards channel other than a little less chickens. But that doesn't mean they won't be here at all. So anyways, I really appreciate all you guys chiming in on that question. Seriously, it meant a lot to me. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying my channel and if you like to hear this news. So we're gonna say good morning to all the chickens this morning, and then we're gonna head out to the farm. Little Banty hen has been hitting this lately when she's like, hello, we're in here, let us out. I love watching this every morning. Good morning, ladies. The whole flock is up and ready to start their day. We got the Banties over here. Everybody's out. Gonna let the meat birds out. They're like 2 weeks away from harvest. Oh, hi babies. They've been free ranging with the whole flock, so that's been great because I think they're living their best life. All right, good morning to the rescues. Even though I can't move the rescues around anymore, like I used to be able to in the other coop, I actually think they really like this. It's much more spacious. I was worried about them getting up and down that ladder, but I think they're doing well. So anyways, like I said, please check out Tara's Homestead. It would mean so much to me. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's head to the farm. So I use a river pump to irrigate the vineyard, and my dad actually has to use that same river pump to irrigate his alfalfa in our backfields. So he's been irrigating the alfalfa for, oh my gosh, I don't even know, maybe a week, and he finished last night. So I'm gonna turn my irrigation on this morning, and then hopefully after this irrigation, I'll be able to start using my new cool irrigation system through WiseCon. I still have to show you guys all that stuff, but I'm really excited because I'll be able to do it all from my phone, and then I'll have it set and I'll be able to see everything. But because this isn't like a normally scheduled irrigation, I'm just gonna manually get it all turned on. So there's a couple little things we have to do to switch between the two, but the main thing is right here. When this valve is open, the water comes straight down goes into this box and then goes out to a ditch back to my dad's alfalfa. So when I want to irrigate, I close this valve and I open this one, and this one goes to an underground pipe, and that will go over to my pump there and turn my whole system on and do my irrigation. So that's what I got to do first. Okay, mine's already open. All right, now to go get it turned on. So here is my Wisecon drop control, and it's got an antenna way up there. So I'll be able to program it all on my phone. I'm really excited for that, and I'll do a little walkthrough for you guys in a later video, hopefully right after this irrigation. I will start using that. For now, we're gonna do manual. I think we're gonna run for 6 hours. Everything is on. All right, now tractor time. So I actually just hooked up my tractor to my duster yesterday because I thought I was gonna have to start dusting, and I found out I don't have to dust this week, which is exciting. The reason being, Matt is coming tonight to do a foliar spray. I have to do a couple foliar sprays, and I don't have the right implement for that, and since it's just a few, he's gonna do them for me. But the foliar spray is going to include liquid sulfur, so I don't have to sulfur dust this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and unhook my duster, and then I'm gonna re-hook up to the Performer, but I'm gonna put the duck feet back on it, and this will be my second pass through the whole field with the Performer, and I'm excited to see what the duck feet do. All right, I am going to blow off my tractor and get it cleaned up before I hook it up to the Performer. Okay, so you guys watched me last time take, I call them duck's feet. Everyone else calls them shovels, apparently. You guys watched me take them off. So now I'm gonna get them all back on. That way, the next pass I do will get a little bit more slicing of any roots that are under there. It has been about 3 days since I cleaned my tractor and put the duck's feet back on the Performer. My dad has been updating all his GPS stuff, so the last few days were spent doing non-fun computery things. So I'm finally gonna do it, everybody. I'm so excited. So this is gonna be my second round with the Performer, first round with the duck's feet. I'm actually gonna try to ask my dad why we call them duck's feet, because apparently it's just us. So there we go. This is what I call duck's feet. Everyone else calls them shovels or sweeps. So I'm gonna talk to my dad about that. But we are ready to go. The Wilcox Vineyard Performer and my nice clean tractor that I blew off and cleaned all the windows. I'll show you guys how they are looking right now. They honestly look great right now, but with the sweeps, I just want to really cut through any weeds that are left out there and smooth it out even more, but it's already looking so much better. And then after this, I'm going to be spraying. I just finished the first pass, so let's see how it looks. Okay, let me show you another pass first. So this row here has been hit with the disc once and the Performer with just the shanks. So you can see, I mean, it obviously looks way better than just all the weeds. There is still a little dip from the compaction from the tires, but not too bad. And now this just got hit with the Performer again with the sweeps, shovels, duck feet. Yeah, it's definitely looking more level. The only thing I am considering is if I should lower those shovels more. Wasn't pulling super hard, so I could try to lower the shovels one hole, maybe. We'll see. Let's check it out. Okay, yeah, since my tractor pulled it pretty easy, I'm gonna try to lower all these down one hole. And last time my dad had to help me, but he actually made this really cool tool, so hopefully I can do it by myself this time. So here's the tool my dad made. He's so creative. I gotta get more creative, I'm telling you. This should be able to go just like that. Again, don't tell him I said that. All right, I got them all lowered just a little bit, so I'm gonna do another pass and see how it feels. Here's my dad's cool tool he made. So all I have to do is take the pin out here and I can lift this up by pushing down. It'll lift it up and I can lower it slowly. And then he drilled a hole so I can just clip it here. That way I can drive around with it. And yeah. All right, let's do another pass. Okay. I'm really thankful I only have 5 shanks I have to adjust every time. Okay, I went down one more hole. This might be a little too deep, but only one way to find out. Let's see. All right. Seat is so sensitive. Yeah, I think this is going to be pulling too hard. So I'm going to go back up, back to the next hole, and then that'll be good. Way too hard. Ah! Why do you call them duck's feet?
They look like a duck's foot.
Does anyone else you know call them duck's feet?
Yeah.
Who?
Probably Uncle Dennis.
Is it just our family?
I don't know. I mean, technically they're a sweep, I know.
Everyone is like, I don't know why you call those duck's feet. And I said, well, I'm going to ask my dad because that's what you call them.
It's kind of like, why do we call sorghum Milo?
I mean, we're not the only ones, though.
Whatever. I don't know.
Okay, I asked. So funny, my dad gets like shy when I try to get him to talk on camera. So after I shut the camera off, I asked him a little bit more. He said he doesn't think it's something we just made up, or my uncle. Like, people do call it that, but it's just one of those things. Like, we call it a bank out wagon. Everyone else calls it a grain cart. I don't know if it's like a regional thing or California. Another thing he said, how like our whole area, and I think California, I honestly don't know, but our corn and all our grains, we go by ton. And in the Midwest, everyone does bushel. So there's just things like that that get different names or different measurements, and anywho. Okay, back to running the Performer. I often run my irrigation in the evenings, especially when it gets really hot. It's just nicer to run my water overnight. Well, the other day I had Matt out here doing a foliar spray, and I ran my irrigation that evening. It also makes it easier for them because they fill their tanks with water and they're able to just take it straight out of my irrigation line, which fills so much faster than normal hose. Unfortunately, this happened, which is not their fault. This is just one of those things that happens. I had a major irrigation leak that flooded an entire row and my headland, and you can see he drove through it by accident, I'm sure. This was all grassy, so I'm sure it was hard to see. He did not drive down the row, which you can't totally tell, but yeah, this whole row was flooded. I'll show you. So here's what a normal row should look like. You can see it's kind of light brown, clumpy dirt, you know, looks nice. Well, this has already been drying for a day and it looks like river bottom. So that's super fun. And all it was, out of like my main valves, this little tiny hose. It's not even hose the same size as my irrigation line. It's just this, I mean, thinner than my pinky. Had a break, but ran all night. This will take, I feel like this is gonna take forever to fix. Another thing is, if you guys are new here, I live on an island. We have extremely high water table, and once things get wet like this, it's really hard to get them back to normal. So it's a bummer, but that's the life of farming. So, all right, so I finished about 50% with the Performer, and this is the drawbar to my tractor. I'm gonna unhook the Performer and put this in my tractor, and then we're gonna hook up my sprayer because that's next on the to-do list. I apologize if you guys hear some wind. I'm recording with my phone. I don't have my GoPro on me, but we just got the sprayer hooked up. And I just cleaned it out because I did have Roundup in it last time, and I definitely don't want to be spraying that in the vineyard. So everything is clean and ready to go. I won't necessarily be spraying tomorrow. I can only spray in under 8-mile-an-hour wind, but I'm gonna calibrate it first thing in the morning, and that way when it is calm, I can spray. Because depending on if you've noticed or not, we get a lot of wind here. They call it the Delta breeze, but it's normally really windy and we can just catch little moments of no wind. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, and remember to check out my new channel if you can. It would mean so much to me. I will catch you guys later.